Greetings YouTube. Today I'm going to be showing off a Radio Shack tool. I picked this up in the 2014 Christmas season. This is the Wallet Style Multi-Tool. And it says Wallet Style Multi-Tool, nailed it! And it says 7-in-1 tools, LED flashlight and built-in level, 10-foot measuring tape, screwdriver handle with 4 magnetic bits. And apparently originally it was $19.99. I think I paid $7 for it, and that was before Christmas. And it has a very large, you can see this is the object, it's a very large box. It is just full of extraneous packaging. I mean, that's just a waste of space. This is the literature that came with it. And here is the tool in question. Now they're calling it wallet style because apparently, you know, it's wallet shaped. But it's very thick. It's quite heavy. In fact, give me a second. I don't even have to cut this clip out because, you know, I can just run over here and grab the scale because I'm in the same room as the scale. There we go. Whoops. I lost my pillow. Yes, I sit in the pillow. Right, and we're going to see what this is. And it comes out to... It's 174 grams. This is not a light object. Okay. Now, the tools in question, you have a level, and apparently my table is relatively level, which is kind of good to know, which shocks me, quite frankly, because my kitchen floor is not level in the least. But then again, I'm just leveling, I'm measuring really the 4 points that the table is sitting on. So the fact that the floor scoops under the table isn't relevant because, yeah, my floor is not level at all. The house is stable, don't get me wrong, but it was allowed to sag before I purchased it. Then we have the tape measure here. Then we have the screwdriver and the LED flashlight along with a bit container. So here's the flashlight. It does work. It isn't particularly bright. I like the lens, though. I have to admit, I appreciate the look of this, and you can use it hands-free at an object in front of you, or you could lie it down like this if you wanted to get something low. I guess in theory, you could even do it that way. But just on and off, and it isn't in a particular spot that is going to go on easily. You're not going to be carrying this thing. Don't think you're going to carry this. No one's going to carry this object. This is a desk tool. You put it on your desk, you grab it when you need it, you point it around. I was attracted to it because it had this kind of retros 50 vibe going there. You know, like a tail fin on like a 57 Chevy or something like that. I kind of like that. I like that. You know, vaguely kind of like the original Batmobile from the television series. The only Adam West series. That was cool. So we have, this is the bit driver in question. And you take off this end and out comes this, and it fits in here, and it is very snug. There we go. And then it is a magnetic bit driver, so a bit holder, and then you come down here and see if I can get this to work. There we go. And then it comes out and it actually flips up, and then you grab a bit, and it is quite secure, and it is quite firm. In fact, this bit right here, this small bit, my wife put this in the bit because she was playing with it herself after I purchased it, and we couldn't get it out. We because of the shape of this, we were like, rink, rink. We couldn't. I had to get my multi-tool out of my belt pouch and get it out. So that's a design flaw. But because it is a magnetic bit holder and it is quite secure, you could use any bits that you have access to, which might be good because, you know, you might have something better than just sitting around. You have a specific number of bits that you need. Now, the downside to this particular design is that this is a cylinder, which means it's going to afford zero purchase. There's this thing right here, which will give you a little bit of grip, but because of this shape, it's going to turn your hands very, very easily. And this is all plastic. So the section this is fitting into may be very snug, and it is snug, but it's metal on plastic, which means this is going to wear out. Not that you're going to be using this for heavy-duty work. Don't get me wrong. This is definitely a light-duty tool, but I am baffled as to their design decision in this particular regard. And I think it fits in best this way. I'm not positive. Okay, and then we put the bits away there, and then we put this back into place. And the other compartment down here is for the battery. There you go. So, do I think that this is worth your time for $7? No. I purchased it because I like flashlights, and I buy these things a lot of the time to do reviews so that people will see what's available in the market and what I think they should purchase and what I think they should avoid. I have recommended many pieces of equipment on my channel which I think are solid buys and things that people really will get utility out of. This is not one of them. This is the kind of thing that someone who doesn't know anything about tools might get someone, and I think, like, in an office where it's not a technical office, this is going to sit on someone's desk and it's not going to be obnoxious looking, and it's a flashlight when they need a flashlight. But I'll be honest, in the environment where you're going to have this to be most useful, which is in an office environment where there is not a selection of tools available, how often do you need a tape measure and a level? I could kind of see this, and for light duty I think you could pull it off. But how often do you need a level in an office environment? If you really need a level in my office environment, just grab a water bottle, and that will function as a level for whatever you're trying to figure out to do. Okay? I just think a level is, and particularly a very small level, so it isn't offering a great deal of travel. A small level isn't offering a lot of utility to someone. And how often have you needed to measure something in an office? I mean, maybe. So this is useful. This is somewhat useful. The light is definitely useful, but it's in a big, obnoxious package. It's way too heavy for its size. There's a lot of dead space in here. There really is. There's a lot of dead space inside this device. You could have done a much better job to achieve the same ends, I think. But it's a stocking stuffer style present, even though it's in an obnoxiously large box. If you threw this away and then just put this in someone's stocking, okay, that's cool. But this thing is just, I'm going to get rid of that heartbeat once this review is over. But yeah, not worth your time. Though it is a nice bright red color. I got the red one. They had a couple different colors. But yeah, not worth your time. Kind of goofy looking, but also kind of retro, which is what drew me to it. So there you go, folks. This has been the wallet style multi-tool from Radio Shack.